heard something. I don't think we're down here by ourselves.
And we are live in Salina, Kansas, and we are at the temple. Once again, Salina, Kansas, I'm way out of where I normally am, and this is great. We are in Salina, Kansas, and we've been to this place before. You may remember that I did a live spirit box session here last September, and this place is utterly, utterly phenomenal. So thank you all very much for joining us tonight. I'm Greg Bakun. Thank you very much. We've been ready to getting this place ready to do a paranormal investigation. It is Christy, it is myself, it is Misty, and special thanks to Jennifer for allowing us in here and allowing us to be able to kind of enjoy this magnificent building. Also, I just want to point out a couple things before we get going. First of all, folks, please do me a massive favor and share this video out. Please share. Let everyone know that we're doing this, and let everyone know that we are doing this investigation. It's not strictly a spirit box session tonight. This is, in fact, a investigation between the two of us. Maybe we can get Misty to help us a little bit. She's had a lot of experience in this place. We are just going to have a great time tonight. I want to also thank Suits, Seth, who's for Things Network. This is normally when he is on. He has graciously allowed us to take his spot for tonight. And then his show is going to be immediately after mine at 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you're still going to get your Suits fix, but it's going to be a little bit later. So once again, Seth, thank you so very much for allowing us in here tonight. This is great. So like I said, we are here. We have cameras set up in a couple different places tonight. The thing that we were really concerned about is the fact that this place is so big. You may have seen the live from earlier that this place is huge. And where we are right now, I mean, we can't do this place justice. So we don't have cameras all over the place. We have a couple cameras set up. Christy's going to be roaming. I might be roaming a little bit later, but the thing is that we are, we have things all over the place. So just enjoy the best that you can. And as Jeremy has said here, the temple is just gorgeous, and it truly is. We were here last night for a investigation event by Flumeri, also Apex Paranormal. And Mustafa was here. We had a great time. It was a lot of fun to be a part of that. And we were running some of the groups last night, and we were getting some pretty amazing stuff. And we're gonna let Christy talk about that in a second. Before we get to Christy, I want to show a couple places that we have set up here. So I am in the theater, and this is, you may find it hard to believe, but this is a full 3-tier balconied theater. This starts on the 3rd floor of this building. So it's not like it's on the ground level and you come in and it just builds up. I am already right here. I'm on the 3rd floor. Let me show you what it looks like from the other end. This is what it looks like. It's a little weird looking setup. I might go up and see if I can rub the camera lens a little bit. It might have got a little bit, and the internet's a little fuzzy here, so we apologize for it, but it is what it is. But this is on the other side of where I'm at. You can barely see my computer and my desk on that side, but that is one thing. We have a camera. We have a chair set up in the center. It has a REM pod on it, and I think it's one of the carousel REM pods. Kind of hard to see, but at the same time, I really wanted to show the scope of this location. Okay. And that's one of the things that was really what was really important to me. I'm glad that Rashid, I'm glad you really like the view of the temple. It's such a crazy crazy location in terms of the size and how beautiful it is. And I'm hoping that Christy will be able to show us a little bit um, more of it as we go on here. But also on the second floor by the bridal room, we have this set up here. And this is just a night vision. What you can't see because it's so long and it's a long corridor, and what you're looking at, we are in one, this is outside of one room, and there's a chair set up with basically what that is a REM pod, is a carousel REM pod. And then going further to the right where you see there would be what's called the bride's room, and then there's a long corridor. That's on the second floor, okay? So we have that, so if anything goes off there, but we're also going to have Christy, and Christy's going to explain to us what she's doing, where she's at right now. And I actually think, if I'm not mistaken, Christy's not too terribly far from there. So I'm going to add Christy in right now, and we're going to talk a little bit about what's what. So hello there.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm not gonna lie, it's not comfortable up in this spot, especially after yesterday. So
where are we right now?
so where the bride room is, there's a door. And just on the other side of the door is another long hallway. And this hallway that I'm in, it kind of wraps around. So the main floor, there's like a big I don't know what you go. There's like another stage downstairs. It's like a conference room, but like big.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like typical wedding reception room, I guess is what you could call it. There's a kitchen down there. And so this is the balcony of that reception room. And this hallway is known for seeing shadows. It's known for just all kinds of activity. We had some really crazy activity happen up here last night. And now I'm up here by myself. And I don't normally get creeped out, but just the way it's set up here, I don't know, it just feels off. So
It does feel off still. Different from
yes.
yesterday? Different from yesterday?
Yeah, actually it does. And I don't know if it's because I came all the way down to the other side. I have a REM pod set up down at the end of this other hallway because I want to kind of see if I can get, I have the millimeter. I want to see anybody who's seen any of my live investigations, you know about the game where I set up a REM pod at the end of one hallway. I have one by me and I try to get, it's almost like Simon Says, I'll play a note, you respond. I'll set off the REM pod, you respond. So I had some REM pod activity last night where it was responding to some questions that I was asking. And so I'm hoping maybe this will work. Since I've been up here, nothing has gone off. But it definitely feels, it's just uncomfortable up here. I don't know what it is. It's weird. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but
So
I should, huh?
Go ahead.
Well, I was going to tell him, so I don't know. Well, you can't see because I have the camera the wrong way. But when I turn the camera on, because I will here in a minute, because we want to see REM pods, not me. But down the hallway, this other hallway right to the right, there's the door that's between the hallway of the bridal room and this hallway. Last night, I said, I need you to stomp real loud. And we all heard, and Greg was up here too. And we heard boom, boom. So much so that where Greg is, the theater shook, the wall shook up here and it was very loud. And then I started getting radio calls from the other teams who was banging on anything. And it was nobody. So my best guess is that was paranormal. So
My back was up against that wall when you did so, and you could feel the vibration of the wall pounding back on us. That there's no question that there was something, and the fact that little did we realize that it was also affecting the stage area right here was pretty amazing. Where I am right now, as we can see, this is pretty big, and they're all on the stage where I am right now, and it was ridiculous in terms of how loud and how visceral that was.
yeah, I got pretty excited. I was just so excited to prove, like, hey, nobody was doing anything. And we did. So that was awesome. But that's also what prompted us to go on the other side of the door where that carousel is now set up. And in that actual room is where I was asking questions and getting red pod responses. It just feels like there's somebody walking down this hallway next to me. I'm telling you, it's a lot creepier on this side of the door than on the other side of the door today. So it's kind of switched.
So where do you want to start? What do you want to do?
Well, I'll go ahead and turn the camera around and I'll show everybody kind of that hallway. To just feel like I'm being watched. And we can see if if we can get the REM pod game to work. So give me a second here because it takes a minute to switch the camera.
Okay, so what we're going to do, she's switching the camera on her end so that because she's using the two different lenses, and then from there we're going to be able to see. Did you hear just something right now?
No.
Like something. It sounded like it was something over in that side that it just. I mean, maybe it's just we're all just hearing stuff, or maybe I'm just hearing stuff. So heard just like something moving. And it's, as you can see, the internet up on the balcony isn't great, but I mean, it is what it is. So we'll see it as best as we can. But at the very least, it gives you a scope of how big this part is. This is just part of it. I cannot express, like, if you look up to the ceiling of where we are right now, there's another floor above us. That is where all the masonry stuff is. It's a good question. It's hard to see. We have a chair set up that has some equipment on it. So if it goes off, Jeremy, we're going to be able to hear what that is. So yeah. So it looks like Christy has her stuff switched around. So we're going to go over. Okay. So what are we looking at?
Okay. Before I tell you that, I'm just going to say, I should have had my camera turned the other way.
There you go.
Does that work better? I wasn't sure it would
great.
flip or not. If you are watching from my profile, we cannot see your comments. So come on either MN GhostBox or come on Free Spirited, so we can see what you're saying. Because I definitely, if somebody wants me to ask questions or wants me to go somewhere or do something, both Greg and I would love to do that. So
yeah. And Christy, thank you so much for reminding that. We've been moving so quickly that this is a highly interactive investigation. What we want to hear from you. If you see something, if you feel something, if you want her to check something out or want me to check something out, let's do it. Talk about it. We'll see if we can do it, because this is what this is all about. This is as much your investigation as ours. So thank you for bringing that up, Christy.
Mm-hmm. So this is where I was talking about. We have the reception room downstairs with the stage. So this would be the balcony of that. And it basically goes all the way around. So I'm kind of sitting in the intersection here. So this is the one. I'm having a hard time up here. But as you can see, this is what's to the right of me. To the back of me is, I just feel wide open, is a doorway that basically leads to an open stairwell. So I am not hiding. We'll just put it that way. And the door, if you can see, so you see the boxes, you can kind of see the door right there where the flag is. It's right next to the flag. That is the door that the carousel is on the other side of that. But the door is locked. And so last night we just thought we couldn't get in there. There is a way you have to walk all the way around, but nobody was back there. Nobody even knew really how to get back there. But that door, I thought I was starting to wonder if there was an actual person or an animal or something trapped in that room, just because of all the noises that we heard. When we go around there later, I'll give you a better view of how you get there and what's there. But that's when I said, let me hear a stomp. That's the wall. That's the door.
Now, can I just add this real fast, that what you're going to see here, let me just, the second floor by Brideroom, that's literally on the other side of where you're at right now.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So, and then when Christy goes back there, she'll be able to show a little bit more, a much better view of what that all is back there. Also, did you not say that you were hearing people talking back there before any of us actually went back there?
I did. And nobody even knew that you could go back there. And it sounded like people having a conversation. I don't know what was going on, but I started wondering if there was actually people in there or somebody got in there, or I had no clue.
Wow.
And I feel like I just heard people talking now. I'm just sitting in this spot. I don't know what it is about this floor or this area, but I definitely don't feel alone, and I don't feel protected. We'll put it that way. I mean, I don't think anything's going to hurt me, but it doesn't stop the the bit of adrenaline and anxiety that happens when you know you're in a place of activity and you're just wide open.
So you have more than yesterday.
There's not more people here than yesterday.
No, more anxiety than yesterday.
Yes. And I just keep hearing, like, it sounds to me like there's just people about to come down that hallway anytime, and it's just giving me the heebie-jeebies.
I'm gonna turn off my mic and let you just kind of do your thing, so that if you hear any noise or something, it won't be from me, okay?
Okay. All right. So for anybody who's watched me, you understand this game. I've done it in several locations. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. In my location, where I do this all the time, it is to the point where, and this is where I first started doing this game, it's to the point where all I have to do is turn on the REM pods and I don't even play. I just sit there and watch the REM pods and the millimeter interact with each other. And I'm just like, okay, am I even here? It's kind of silly, really. If you look right there, that is a cat ball. There is the other REM pod. And clearly I am on the other side of this hallway. So I'm nowhere near. There's nothing near. It has not been going off. Whether this works or not, I don't know, but it's worth a shot. So here we go. If there's anybody up here with me, I'd like to play a game with you. I have a REM pod here. You can see mine. And you have one down there. So you can start, I can start, but what I'd like to do is I'll set mine off and then you'll set yours off. If you want to lead the game, you go ahead and start. I swear to God, I just heard walking behind me too. This is a whole new level of creep. I'm not used to this. Normally I'm fairly comfortable in places like this. This time, not so much. All right, I'm going to go ahead and set mine off. Can you respond for me? Okay, or we're just going to play with mine. And I just want you to know I changed the battery in this before I started, so it's your turn. You will hear a chirp every now and then. We think that is a smoke detector somewhere where the battery's dying, just FYI. Okay, if there's anybody up here with me, can you give me a big stomp like you did yesterday? I heard you like to whistle. I'll take that. Anything you got. Just don't freak me out any more than I already am. How about that? I think that's fair. Someone wanted to talk to me yesterday. Now I'm here all by myself. We heard the name Jess yesterday. Is there a Jess here? I am so creeped out by this hallway. There's like nothing there. Are you able to show yourself to me tonight? I can honestly say that I hate when it's just a feeling I'm having because I can't relate that to anybody. It doesn't count for this. If you are up here, I just want to know that you're here. I'm just looking for some validation. Oh, sorry. I just need some validation that what I'm feeling right now is actually your energy. Can we do that? The curtains are easy to move. You can bang on something, you can whistle, you can mess with our stuff. Either way, I'm good. You know, when you're alive and when you're here on this side, the one question we always have is what happens to you when you die? And you're now in that position to help answer that question. So I'm asking for your help. If you're here and you can hear me, please let me know. If you're on the other side of that door, I will hear the carousel go off. I just heard something move down there.
It almost sounded like they're like footsteps or just boom, boom sort of thing.
All the way down at the other end. If you come up to that red light, I'm not going to come any closer. I will stay where I'm at. You can walk up to that light there. You can make it go off. I won't come near you. I promise. I get you don't know me, and that's fine. Other than yesterday, I don't blame you. It's weird because it's quieter than last night, but the energy feels so much stronger. I'll set mine off again. We have only 2 hands. That's an issue here. Can you see the white light? Oh, that was behind me. I'm starting to hear those same like footsteps and shuffles and whatever that we were hearing yesterday. That's clock. Why does that just make it so much eerier? That was behind me.
I heard that.
Yeah. I'm going to turn and face down the hallway so my back is against the wall just so that I can pan the other hallways and stuff. And I just haven't been comfortable having this hallway where I'm not in full view. Right before that bell went off, I heard talking. I almost thought like Jenny and Misty were going to come up here.
They're with me.
Of course they are. It feels very spooky. You know, it's funny that you're asking me if I got darker down here because I actually turned my light brighter. So if it looks darker to you, I lit it up more. So that's not helping me feel any better, but thank you. Is there somewhere else in this building that I should be or that I should go? Do you like it better when there's a lot of people here? That sounded like footsteps. Am I somewhere that I don't belong? Yeah, the cat ball is actually right there. If I can, it's right there. What do you think about this place being opened up to the public and public using it? I know that there are certain places in here that are only for the Masons, but what do you think about everybody else being here? I can roll it closer to. Why do I keep hearing talking down there? There's nobody there. You're saying closer. I'm not sure if you mean closer to the REM pod down there or closer to me. What I can do is roll one down this way. Let's do that. Let's roll one down that way. I think I have an extra one. Yes, I do. Okay, so we're going to roll it all the way down there. And I sort of, here it goes. Adios.
What went with it?
My spirit box.
Is your spirit box one that's supposed to roll?
No, I just had it. I'm clumsy. That's what happens when you're clumsy. So it's
I've
right
never
there.
used the spirit box that way. I'm going to be super honest.
Some of us are professionals. Obviously, it's not you, but look at how dark it is up here. This is like full windows, and it is this dark.
Looking good.
Yeah, anywhere my light is not shining, it is this dark around me. It just seems awful quiet right now. I think that's outside. I know.
Yeah,
My spirit box, I ain't even gonna go get it. No, I have a couple of them actually, so I'm not really whatever. People watch me because I'm a klutz. It's fine. Yeah, here you work it. That's what we're gonna do with the spirit box.
We can put comments up like that all day, just so you know.
You make comments like that all day. It's fine.
Moi?
All right, that's me setting that off. That was a response from the whatever you call it, the smoke detector.
We got to the point you don't even remember the names of things anymore.
I don't. I'm telling you, it's just I'm just kind of creeped out. Even coming down here earlier to set the REM pod up down there was just, and it was still kind of light out, but I still felt really uncomfortable. And it's weird because usually when I feel like that, like a REM will go off or something, and right now it just isn't. And I don't know if it's building or because sometimes that happens, and like a whole bunch of stuff will happen later. I just know how it feels, and that's all I can say it. Whether you believe it or not, that's totally up to you. I can't expect anybody to just be like, "Oh, it must be true because she says it." I can just tell you that's what it is, and but without anything to back it up, I don't.
Well, the thing is, though, very few people will understand it unless you're in that situation. It's like, oh, it's just the dark. It doesn't matter. you don't know until you're actually in the situation yourself.
No. I encourage people who don't believe me, go find out yourself. You probably won't last as long. I can tell you that much.
Ooh, she's getting feisty now.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Do you want to switch gears here and maybe do something, and I can gather up all this stuff and get ready to take a walk?
Sure. Why don't you hold on 1 second, because I'm actually going to swing the camera around, so I'm going to be more like you can see more of the floor behind me. And now let me grab a spirit box or something. Then how does that sound? If you want to hold on for a second, we'll stay on you
Yeah.
for a second.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
I was actually really hoping the REM would go off down there. Maybe I just want to get out of this hole that I feel like I'm in. But once he's all set up and ready, I'm going to gather all my stuff, and I will walk you around this place. The weirdest thing is that Greg is actually a floor above me. But I continue to get the floors mixed up. Every time I'm supposed to come here, I keep going upstairs instead of down. It's very disorienting. I guess I just wouldn't think this massive theater would be on the 3rd floor of any building. It's ridiculously awesome. These weird paintings. That's a big truck going by. All right, if you're up here, I'm going to be leaving here in a minute. So it is really your last opportunity here to let me know that you're up here. Let me know that you're still here. Make me pay attention to you. Whatever it is you want to do. You can whistle. You can bang on something. You can move something. You can turn on the REM pod, whatever. The cat balls. You see me roll it. They light up. If you just push it a little, it'll do the same thing. You could actually push my spirit box back in my direction.
Make it easier for you.
Yeah, I know. I'm fairly lazy right now.
For the grand shot. I have the grand shot ready.
Are you ready? Okay. Well, once you switch over, I will go ahead and pack up and get ready to walk. So
folks, this is what the other side of what I was looking at. Folks, this is what the other side of what I'm looking at looks like. This is where I'm at right now. Okay.
Look at that little chair.
See that? I just muted you, Christy. So if you need me, let me know, but I'm going to be doing a little bit of walking here. This is the theater. Okay. And hopefully you'll still hear me the further away I get, but I'm just going to show you all some scale here. So this is the theater. This is absolutely I can't even believe I'm here right now. You know what I mean? Over to my left, I have Misty and Jennifer. Don't worry, you won't be put on. Don't worry. And so you can see that this is huge. And so I don't know if you can see it. There's a little white monitor up on the second, right where my finger is. That's where the other camera is looking down. Okay. So just to show you, we have. So maybe we'll set this up. There's one already out there. We'll do another one. Actually, we won't. But I do have an obelisk going right now. Obelisk isn't saying too much. It just says drawing, sip, and loop. So not a whole lot going on here at the moment. Maybe what we do is we put this out in the center, okay? Bear with me. Nice disco ball up there also, by the way. So it's going off because I'm walking right next to it. We'll put the obelisk next to it as well, okay? See what happens. See how big this place is? This place is pretty massive. And it's pretty awesome. So why don't we do this? Why don't we try a little bit of a spirit box session or something here right now? I'm just going to go through some of the comments here real fast while we can. So as people can see, this is pretty amazing. And it's absolutely like you can't even imagine. And as Jeremy says, who's been here before, who also got a name check last night by Mustafa for the fact that he came up with this amazing way to help get spirits out by using a dog whistle. And Jeremy can talk all about that into much greater length. But Mustafa called him out on it, not called him out, but name checked him about it last night, which I'm really proud to see that Jeremy got a name check. He deserves it. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, I mean, and they do events here. Christy and I are planning on hopefully doing an event here too, or more. We'll see. Let's do Spirit Box. Last night, it was pretty active in the theater, okay? Does that mean it was going to be active tonight? Let's see here. Do I have anyone in the theater with me right now that'd like to talk to us? Is Franklin the name of the person that's up in the Reggie? Thank you. Help me. Who would like help? Can you help me out? Can I get your name, please? Can I take your shot? Is Reggie up here by chance? My eye. My eye. My eye. More eye jokes, yes. Maybe they can't see the laser either. Was the lighting out in the theater last night, or was it on? It was off? It was off, but we wanted to have it on because, as you can see, we wanted to show this off. We wanted to show off how amazing this place is. Oh. Do you prefer the lights off than on? You hear that? It's a woman though. She just, yeah. Brad thought it said thank you again. Thank you. Do you want to walk with me? And we'll go to maybe the other side and see if we're getting more responses. I'll put mine on mute. And I'm gonna unmute yours. Hold on.
I have my volume down. Is that going to affect what they can hear?
I'm sorry, what?
My volume's down.
Okay.
Oh, I have to turn it up.
So we're walking with the Spirit Box.
There we go. Okay.
Now this is gonna probably go off again.
Yeah, that's...
Phone went off, but not the... And I moved the obelisk over here.
There it goes.
Nothing new is on the obelisk.
That's all us. What was his name? Reggie?
Yeah. Where did Reggie sit? Second or third? Second chair in. Okay, so right by the computer, actually. All right.
Okay, we're going to go sit in Reggie's chair with that. with the spirit box.
We could take this to the creepy hallway too if you want.
Yeah, let's do it. You
Hey,
can't. It says
Reggie,
you
we're gonna
can't be.
come up to your floor, okay? We won't sit in your chair though. I don't want to sit in your chair.
Say help me again. We were getting that last night. I think maybe he needs help with his lines.
So Reggie is somebody who they reported seeing. He has a top hat, if I'm not mistaken.
And just so you know, right now we can't see your comments. So Reggie had a top hat.
And this is where he would sit, right here. Oh, you got a date.
Should I sit in his chair? Reggie, can I sit in your chair?
Can Christy sit in your chair, Reggie?
I'll tell you what, Reggie, how about I'm your date?
Christy will sit next to you.
I'm going to give you this. Sorry, I'm not.
Oh, we got a response.
Yep. Okay. Here you go, Reggie. If you want to come sit next to me.
Reggie, I'll move out of your way so you can have a nice evening together.
What show are we watching tonight, Reggie? Can you say your name through there? I can.
I can.
I heard I can.
That was nice. Thank you, Reggie.
Okay, now that we know you can you actually say Reggie? Do you prefer Reginald?
Reggie,
I missed that.
I did too much talking over.
Yeah.
Reggie, do you mind if I'm on this date with the two of you?
Hoping so.
Or is it effing rude? Is it rude that I'm on this with y'all? This date?
Did it just say Greg?
I think so.
I think it just said Greg.
It said my name.
It did.
Hi, Reggie.
I think it just said my name.
Is it okay if both of us are up here with you?
Can we be friends now? Would you like a whiskey?
I just want to apologize. Yes. I just want to apologize for dressing so inappropriately for the theater.
Can you tell me what your favorite thing to see at the theater is?
Almost sound like opera on the way. Has there been anything like opera in here before?
Do you want me to sing for you later? I'm not doing it on live. If I could have any show here for you, what would it be? That was really low back there.
Yeah. What is your favorite type of show to see here?
Can you sing for me?
What was it?
Oh, that almost sounds like a speaker or something turning on. Much. Can you just do me a favor and tell me through the box where we should go right now? Where can we go where somebody will speak with us? Do you even care? Right here? Is that what it said? Like we are right here. You're not doing nothing. Look, Reggie, I think
that's what Christy would prefer, just so you have to keep walking. But I thought that said be careful.
Be careful of what? Hurt? Where am I going to get hurt? Thank you? I don't even know what that was.
You want to go back to that floor?
Yeah, should we go check the comments really quick?
Yeah, we can check the comments. So what we're going to do, we're going to shut this off real fast. Thank you, Reggie. To conserve battery and whatnot.
I'm apparently not a very good date.
What we're going to do is we're going to go back down to where I'm stationed. We're just going to double check comments real fast. And we're going to go back to the floor, both Christy and I, that she was just on, that had a very kind of pretty eerie feeling. See, maybe if we get something through that, hey, take a walk around and whatnot, and maybe split back up again too.
Yeah.
So why don't
do you have your phone?
My phone is down there. It's actually being used to power this whole thing.
Okay, so you wouldn't be able to take it with you?
No.
I was going to say take it with you for comments, but so I'm just going to apologize now because we won't be able to hear and see comments for a little bit. However, I think it'll be a better experience if we kind of go off and do this together.
Right.
So I think it's better for them. You know, I hate that they're not.
You want me to grab that?
Yeah.
What
It's the light and the battery came out. See it? It's right there.
It's not your night.
No, you know what? Some days I'm klutzier than others, and today is definitely one of those days. I think the hair dye is fading and the blonde is really coming out now.
All right, and don't trip on this.
I won't.
You say you won't, but I don't know. You should be able to see comments on that.
I can't.
Or maybe because you were.
Yeah. Let's see.
Here's your comments.
I can't see what I'm doing though.
Well, I mean, sometimes you can just switch stuff between back and forth. We go take a look at comments. I'll take a look at comments.
Yeah, here we go. Give the battery to the spirits too. I don't think they want anything to do with me.
I have a feeling that was Bruce that wrote that, right?
I don't know. I don't even know how to. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we'll sort of be able to see stuff. That's a plus. Look at this. Just look at this walk down these stairs.
Don't trip.
I need to come and take a photo of this later.
You're not having much track record with really anything like that.
Hey, at least he cares, right?
What you need to do, though, is you need to take the camera and do a walk through here and show the majestic, like, grandeur of what this is.
All right, I got to turn my sound down, otherwise we're going to feed back.
I have us mute.
It doesn't matter. It'll still feed back unless it's down. I've learned how to work this roaming thing. Should I do the grand turn? Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they got a really good view of it too. Anyway, when I was up there. All right, go check the comments. I'll meet you over there. I'm going to go down to the first floor so they can see. I'm going to walk them down there. That's us walking. Trying to keep you off. All right.
So what we're going to do right now, as you probably heard, but we're just going to make sure in case it got lost in all of our talking and stuff. I'm first going to take a look over at the comments here. Once again, we're going to read comments as much as we can. We're going to be taking a little walk together. take you know, just let us know if there's anything you see or hear. We're going to try to get it all figured out. Let's see. Renee says that's an awesome stage to see guys and dolls on, or anything grand for a musical. It absolutely is. I mean, what you're not seeing is all the set, like the backdrops that are all lined up behind and stuff. This is a proper stage. This is a proper theater, and it is. I mean, what you're seeing is just a smidge of what that is. So definitely, sorry, no Linus tonight. What we're going to do, I am going to join Christy back where she was earlier. We're going to see if we do a spirit box session, see what we can have going on here. We'll probably stop every few minutes and take a look at the comments and whatnot. Folks, please do this for me. Can you please share this video out? Make sure that you do so, please. I would really appreciate it. We would love to get more people watching. Once again, if you're on the Things Network and you're looking to see where Suits is tonight, he is going to be following me at 10:30 Central Standard Time. So you're still going to get your Suits fix. It's just that we are going to be doing it a little bit later for him. So thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, no kidding, right, Jeremy? This is truly amazing. Okay, so I'm going to switch over to Christy. I'm going to join her, but I'm going to switch over audio and vision to her right now.
Oh my goodness. Can you hear me okay? I don't know if I was cutting out.
Yep. Nope,
okay.
nope. I just turned on your audio now.
Okay. So I am actually, when I was talking about like the reception hall with the little stage and things like that, where I was up in the balcony. So this is downstairs. So everywhere that I was sitting up there, let's see if I can give you a good view. So if you see right up here, that is a balcony. It's a little hard to see because of the decoration here. But when I was up there, and you'll see better again when we go up, where there was like those curtains and stuff on the right side. If you were to scoot those over, you could actually look down this way. So you can see over, there's a good shot there. You can see over the balcony down here. And somebody was just walking next to me. So for a minute, I thought it was going to be Greg, and it is not. But you can see this is the entrance over here. I'm going to walk you over there. And then we'll go upstairs, and hopefully Greg will be up there. This giant lion is going to eat you or me. But this is the main entrance here. It's an amazing place. I get lost in here often. I'm hoping that I get to come back here enough to where I eventually know what I'm doing. But as of right now, I don't. Another staircase. I've actually never been up this one. It says do not enter. I don't even know where it goes, to be honest. There goes that clock again. There's Greg. There's a kitchen back there. And then here's the other part. They say they see shadow figures. We had a little bit of activity up there. Again, that's another balcony. So are you ready to go up there?
Absolutely. One of the things that I found out, Misty told me before I came down, was that the obelisk said drawing and earlier, and that's what she was doing in the side.
Oh, nice.
So that seems to be
a little bit of a hit.
Now, I can hear us talking in the room with your Mac, so I need to go ahead and just mute that machine.
Okay. The only other thing, do you want to go in on that side, or do you want to go where I was? Do you want to go by that door? Okay, let's go by that door.
Okay. So I'm going to go and mute that
okay.
machine. Check out these stairs.
I know, I love this stairwell.
This is truly amazing.
And Greg and I will set up some events here, and then you guys can come and investigate it with us.
Yeah. Pretty much it.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll meet you on the other side. Okay, so now we're up here where I was just showing you that one balcony. And now we're up top. This place is so, it's like a maze. There's so many more. This thing gets me every time. Like alien mannequin. And so if we move these aside, you can see that's down where we just were. And earlier I was right across. So we're kind of going down there again. Hey, Greg. I don't even know if you can hear me. So this is where I was. That's where the door is. And Greg is on the other side. But see, behind here is this. And that little wall right there is the other side of that door.
Doesn't it always smell like that there's something cooking here?
It does kind
It
of.
looks good. It's like good cooking. And this is where you pounded.
This is where I was standing I was actually standing right here and I said, I need to hear a stomp. Give us a loud stomp. And well, within 30 seconds, boom, boom.
Yeah, I was right here. I was actually sitting right here. And you could feel the whole wall reverberate.
And they felt it down in the theater where Greg was. The whole
Yeah.
stage shook.
Yep.
All right, let's sit and do a spirit box up
All right.
here.
You want to do it right here?
Yeah.
Now this is where we actually did a number of spirit boxes last night.
Is that them talking?
Who talking?
Misty and John.
Shouldn't be. Everything is muted.
You didn't just hear that female like giggling and laughing?
I heard something. I didn't know it was voices. Hello?
Let me see if I can see the. We did knock on the door, Bruce. But we know how to get in there now, so it's a little different.
Yeah.
Hello?
It's a car.
Yeah.
Can someone say hello back to us, please? That's the smoke detector thing.
See, does it feel different to you here than it did last night? A little bit more intense?
See, it felt more intense on the other side again for me. When I did the, like that bride's room still is a little odd for me. Well,
I feel
anything to do with marriage now is pretty odd for me, so, you know. No more.
Never again.
Never again.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do
Go.
this. All right. My name is Greg. This is Christy. We want to talk with you. We tried talking with you yesterday. We got some response, but we'd love to hear from you. We have a couple ways of you reaching out to us. We asked before if you could just come over here and turn that on for us like that. That's one way to talk to us. If you want to bang on something, you're more than welcome to do so. If you want to come near here and just light it up. And same with this right here.
I just keep pulling stuff out of my bag.
Right.
What else gets bigger on the inside?
Honestly, I thought I saw something move behind you. That
I mean,
light.
well, and I'm telling you, when I was sitting over there, because I was in the apex there, like it just, I was very uncomfortable. I felt like things were just all around me.
Because what happened is, like behind you, there are two windows.
Yes.
And when I went down and went back up, something was just like went right in front of the window.
Yeah.
But that could just be.
Well, I can't really turn around right now.
I can grab your phone and just point it that way
It's,
if you want. Well,
yeah.
I mean, can't I just do it like?
Hold it. Yeah. Well, it's attached to the.
I'm just like this.
You got it.
See, you can't see it perfectly. Yeah. See, that window. I thought I saw something dark right past it. So this is where I leave Christy by herself. She can handle the rest. I will go back up to the room that's well lit. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Whatever. And again, sorry, we can't really see your comments. I can see some of them. So we're doing our best with that.
Yeah.
See, Bruce said TARDIS technology in your bag. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not the big Doctor Who fan here. Somebody else is. So thank you for catching that. I appreciate it.
I'm just noticing the more you pull out your bag, the more the light started sinking, and then we're having less light in here. I didn't know if there was a correlation there.
Yeah, it's because I'm not holding it.
What more do you have? Is that a grenade? What's going on here?
It's a it is a grenade. It's a millimeter.
The same thing. I've always said it's the same thing. I've never said that before.
You've never said anything. Not that was worth hearing. What?
So, welcome to tonight's episode called Christie in the Dark, where we will take away her light and we will see what attacks her, quite frankly. So we have
right now it's just you.
Also, the follow-up series.
I feel
Christie
like
is the victim.
who should just shut up and do his spirit box, because that's the only thing he's good at. And I just complimented you. Excuse me while I wash my mouth out.
Even I was shocked.
Yes.
All right, let's turn this on, and then if you see anyone saying it's not loud enough or something, let me know, please.
Okay. Yeah. You guys let me know if you hear anything. I'm watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we just want to.
It just said, "Can you hear me?"
Yeah. Yes, we can. Annoyed? Are you annoyed with us being here? Let's not like back up. Are you annoyed with us being here right now? Can you let us know, please?
Who stomped for me yesterday? Can you do it again, please? I don't know.
Yeah.
That sounded very anxious.
Party.
There was a party yesterday.
Yeah, it was a party yesterday. Can you stop for us, please? We love that.
Thank you for sharing. Where should we be? Are we in the wrong place? Sounds a little low.
We'll go to any part of the building that you want us to, almost any part of the building.
Can you turn it up a little bit?
Sorry, what?
They said it sounds a little low.
Okay.
Can you just tell us anything? Just whatever you want. Or you can ask me a question. Hey, is that you? Oh yeah, it is your cord.
Oh.
Your cord was setting off the mouth. Do you want to ask me a question? Your friend Lauren says hello.
Okay. Grandpa, or K2's going off. See if it goes off. I'm moving my spirit box away. Maybe that's all it was.
It might have been. Your friend Lauren said hello.
I know what's going on.
Wanted me to tell you. If you can do that, you can set other stuff off.
Can you go all the way up to red for us, please? That way we know that it's someone trying to talk to us. That's good. Can you go all the way up to red for us, please? I do. We like yellow, but can you go to red, please? Can you turn anything else on for us, like this or that?
Did you know that Greg came all the way from Minnesota? 9 hours to come say hello.
Yep. So I drove 9 hours to come and see you.
Yep, 4 of those were with me in the car.
Yep.
You should feel so bad for him right now. At least talk to him.
What did
I said, I don't. I don't either.
I also ran over a semi-tire on Friday.
Would you ride in the car with me for 4 hours? I didn't hear what it said.
You know, it'd be nice. I can't imagine it takes too much energy to make one of these curtain moves for us, please. We're not trying to exploit you. We just want to know if you can communicate with us. Notice that the K2 stopped.
I have a little bottle of whiskey downstairs. If you want it, let me know.
Can you light this up to red if you want the bottle of whiskey? She'll leave it for you.
Did it just yell whore? I swear to God.
I don't know if it's whore.
I swear to God, it just went whore.
Who knows, but I don't think it was whore.
Are you
I thought it was like hornet or something like that. Did you just call Christie a whore?
I swear to God, I yelled whore.
Offering booze to someone is not a whore. It's an enabler.
Someone said poor, which might be, it might have been
Whore.
it.
It's odd that your mind would go right there, Christie.
I mean, is it really odd?
Well, I think people are getting a real glimpse into you right now.
I swear it said it. Can you repeat what you said a little bit more clear? Somebody said I heard what for. These people are all so much more wholesome than I am.
Yeah, they really are.
They are.
You bring a very different dynamic to it.
Can you tell me where we are? What's the name of this city? My ear's getting old, probably. Can you tell me what building I'm in?
That doesn't sound like whore, to be honest. Do we have any Masons in here right now?
Brad, I'm not really family friendly ever.
Do we have any Masons in here? Can you talk to us, please? We were up on the 6th floor last night with lots of love and respect. I hope you saw that.
0.35.
Thank you for allowing us to see a little bit inside of the mystery, but we did not touch anything.
I thought I just saw a shadow right on that curtain.
Right.
Are you coming closer? You can come right over here. It's totally fine. I feel like you're just as curious about us as we are of you, and that's okay.
Can you sit out the box and just see if they come?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, we're going to shut this down for a second. Thank you for talking to us.
You know what? Why don't you just turn the volume down and leave the box running? Turn it down on the speaker. Like turn it off so you can't even hear it.
Oh, what do you want then?
Okay.
I'll just unplug the cord.
No, just turn the volume. I'll explain it in a second.
Well, I know what you're doing, but I think that you don't need to have.
Well, I think having them both on and like running, the energy kind of goes out a little bit. That's why I'm doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it works. I don't know. I don't know. Does running that for long periods of time ever give you anxiety?
It doesn't give me anxiety.
Because that will like. Sometimes it gives me real bad anxiety.
What I find works on this also is having it going and just you and I or the group of us talking, and then eventually spirits are starting to be like, I kind of want to be involved too, and they start joining in.
That's what I think too.
All right, so
does it not feel like there's just stuff walking around, like all around, like just I don't know what it is. It's like just seems like high traffic area. Help.
We got a lot of helps tonight.
If what you need is help, you need to let us know. But you can't just yell help through the thing because then we doubt, and that's the way we are. So if you can come and mess with any of this stuff, if you could move something, it doesn't have to be any of our stuff. If there's something in here you can move or something you're better at using or doing, there's a chair leaning up against the wall right there. You can push it over, whatever.
Don't throw it at us. Just push it over, please. Like menu.
Yeah, Jill said back left screen or Greg's right, which would have been right where I thought I saw the shadow. Yep.
Is she picking up an entity there? Or
after I said I thought I saw the shadow, she said that. So I'm wondering if she saw the same thing.
We'll have to go back at some point and take a look. You hear that?
What?
Someone just said no. Like a female.
I didn't hear it, but
no.
No. Did you want a fried egg? No. Inside joke, sorry. Jill said, curious of what you're doing. Okay. So the reason, if you're wondering what I was doing with the spirit box, the reason I had them shut it down is because I think when you turn it down but don't shut it off, for some reason, I think that kind of adds a bit of energy. And I'm saying that because something about the EMF that it puts off tends to give me anxiety. Some people in general, it's not paranormal because we all have our own magnetic field. So I think sometimes certain devices and things just create a bit more of a magnetic field for some people. And so I've noticed that a lot of times when I go places, if it gets quiet, I'll just turn the volume like all the way down, but leave the spirit box running. And that seems to generate energy sometimes, and then activity happens. So that's kind of my hope here. She said they're curious of what we're all doing here. We just want to talk to you. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that they're probably curious, but at the same time, we aren't the first people in here, So there's a lot of folks that have been here. We had people in last night. I feel like that, right now, there's just two of us. We'd be happy to meet anyone who wants to come forward. We'd love to say hi to anybody who's here.
Linda said, check out the wall around the chair. I saw movement on the wall. The tile size areas got lighter, then went back to the wall color. So that's something we'll have to check later.
Right. And was it when the light was moving? Because the light's been kind of moving a little bit too.
The light's sitting in my lap, so anytime I move, that will move as well. And that's an example. How come y'all are so quiet this evening? Did you give it enough energy last night? Are you tired this evening? Come home.
Yeah, come home. That was through the spirit box right now, and the K2's
the K2 and off.
So through the spirit box, the female said, "Come home," and that was low volume, and we heard it perfectly.
Yeah.
Where is home?
Oh, Renee heard come home too. They're tired from the party last night. They're not the only ones. What is a normal event for a Sunday in the building? Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically hear what we're doing right now. Sunday is rest day.
Yeah.
I need a stand or something for this light. Can you give me another bang?
She just say bang.
I want to hear another loud noise tonight. If you can do that for me, I will leave this area and just. What did that just say?
Did I say your name?
I could have swore it did.
Christie.
And I'm the last person to ever say it says my name.
Christie, right?
But that sounded pretty clear.
And I thought I heard movement over there too now. Behind you.
Can you just give me one more bang like you gave me last night? Just stop real loud. I'll leave this area. I'll leave you alone. I won't come back up here till the next time I come out here.
What a promise.
I will. Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Jill, I have been offering whiskey, so maybe it's time to turn the spirit box back up.
We can try turning it back up.
You want to talk now?
What's up? I know.
It's what it's saying.
It kind of makes me wonder. I think
That's what
that
it's
has
saying.
been the word. It's been said 3 times now.
It has.
All right. I'm just going to ask then. Are you calling one of us a whore?
You're not going to respond.
Can you say the name of the person you're calling that to?
Can you say Greg?
We heard that name 3 times now. That word 3 times now. That's Christie snapping her gum professionally on a paranormal.
I didn't mean for it to do that. Can you tell me your name? See, I heard it say whore that time. Okay. See, I'm not crazy. Cool or cold?
Well, the other one said, I'm Hilda.
Yeah, an invite to want to talk with a drink. I'm always up for a drink. Did you say he killed? Who did he kill?
I could kill them.
Oh, I feel ya.
But that's not the kind of stuff we're talking about here today.
Just heard Mom.
Are there any Masons on his floor, or do Masons do not congregate here?
Can I become a Mason? Have you ever been to the Masons in Balvor in Independence?
Do we want to go to the other side?
Yeah, let's take a walk. We've been about an hour and a half now, so let's go to the other side.
Sure. What time is it?
I don't know what time it is, but we've been live for an hour and a half.
All right.
I think we should go do the other side for a little bit and then probably end up having to call it. Let's walk on over there. Okay, so we're going to, let me see what the comment is here. It's 9:55.
So we have 35 minutes left.
Yes. Were women allowed at that time? Might feel the space is only for men. There actually is a women's division here.
Yep.
And unfortunately we can't go up there. We did get to see it last night. So I'm super happy about that. It is pretty cool. However, we can't go up there tonight. And the understanding is that women seem to be okay in the they seem to be okay in the men's area, but men in the women's area is a big no.
Yep. Yep.
And I think part of that is because for the most part, you kind of have to walk through the men's area to get to the women's area.
Yep. I looked at it, and we talked with Roddy last night, who was a mason who needed to be up there, because we have to have a mason up there to be up on that floor. And I said, well, it's kind of like a progression, of how you go to the different rooms, because one of the rooms for masons is more and meant for a higher level than the other. And he's just like, well, I never really thought of it that way. It doesn't mean that it's true, but I thought it was kind of interesting.
Well, Lisa, I'm certainly happy you are watching from Australia. I hope you share this with your friends, because we'd love for them to watch too.
Now, for me, Christy, this is the area that was the most heaviest for me.
Yeah.
And I don't know, you didn't feel that last night.
The weird thing is there's just this little door that separates it, and it's such a difference between.
Well, do you want to go in the bride's room? Because that's where.
Are you just going to call me Aaron from now on? Yeah, I'll go in there.
Because we have this set up. We haven't gone into it too much. Sorry.
You want to put the millimeter in there with me?
Oh, you want to be in there by yourself, or?
Oh, are you going in with me?
I was going to join you.
Yeah, then join me. I thought you were throwing me in there by myself.
No.
I mean, it is what it is.
Now, this mirror is interesting to a lot of people, okay?
You have to hit the button on the side.
Yeah.
That's where you look before you end your life
Right.
with marriage. Unfortunately, on the side. There you go. Put it down. Put it on the.
Yeah.
Put it where you want it. Now hit the button. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hashtag obviously paranormal.
Clearly, what else could it be?
Clearly,
Okay.
this is how we do this.
Well, it stopped right before you got there.
And let's turn the ball on.
You turned the ball on.
Hey, baby, how's it going? Oh, look at it's lighting up.
Yeah, it's reacting well to your
FYI,
advances.
this is rated R. Just so you know. Should we put the REM pod in front of the mirror?
Yep. Well, we did.
Let's be more annoying. Okay. Because why not?
So this is what happened yesterday, was that Jennifer and Shannon at the event, Jennifer was out by the pool tables over here, and Shannon came in here, and she saw something on the mirror. Something told her to get out of this room. And so she went over to Jennifer and was like, that's a motorcycle. And she got me for a second. And she's just like, we got to get out of here. They heard a big bang coming from in here. And then when they ran down to the end of the hall, and they could hear footsteps coming right behind them the entire time. So, Jennifer, I think I got that right. Forgive me if it's not quite right. And it feels to me, is it this mirror? I mean, it seems obvious, but there's, this is where the brides get ready for their weddings and stuff. So there's a lot of mirrors in here. So let's see here. I'd say let's go dark, but then
I just got the chills.
What's that?
I got the chills.
You got the chills?
Yeah.
Oh, let's do this. First of all, if you don't want us in here, can you slam that door, please?
Or shut it nicely.
I like a slam. I mean, quite frankly, either way, right?
Do you not want men in here? I mean, it is the bride's room.
So it's okay that I'm in here. You're okay with that? Could you turn on that light over there? on the chair. Go near it. Let me know it's okay that I am in here right now.
I think Greg wants to get married again.
Yeah, that's it. That is absolutely it.
I'm a jerk.
I'd love, it might be easier if I take all my money and just give it to somebody, because that's kind of what happened.
You know what? You can do it to me and we'll still be good.
No.
All right. No. An orb just went in front of Greg.
Well, I'm not marrying it.
Too late.
I now pronounce you man and orb.
I am officiating that. That sounds like a time for drunken oracle. Fuck them fish, as Renee put up there. It's become my motto.
So anyway, I'm going to go to an orb lawyer to get that dissolved. But is there somebody in here that, even if you don't want to communicate with us, could you let us know you're in here, please? It's okay. If you don't want us in here, just let us know. We're joking around, but we don't want to intrude at the same time, okay? You hear that out there?
That is walking.
Yeah, that was walking out there. And talking.
Hello? Misty? Should I go investigate?
If you like.
I mean, that sounded like someone coming right for us. I thought for sure I was going to hear Jenny and Misty.
Right.
Nope. Hello? Want to come join us? That was really loud.
It was loud.
There's nobody out there.
Did you hear the talking as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought for sure Jenny and Misty were coming down the hall.
That.
Obviously paranormal. The orb is walking back for its money.
It's already trying to get me for alimony.
It's trying to get me for alimony. Just give the orb your money now and get it over
just
with.
Take it. I get to keep Linus though. That's my only real thing.
Oh, Liney.
And my collection of Doctor Who on Blu-ray.
So Lisa, we are at the Mason's Temple in Salina, Kansas.
Right.
It's an amazing place. There aren't really any stories of, and it's funny because we were talking about this earlier, the history isn't as well known. They don't really have any history of people dying here. However, if you were to walk this town, you can see that it is definitely one of the older train towns of America. And those were known for your typical, it was like the end of the Wild West era. There was a lot of just gambling and.
You hear that?
No. What'd you hear?
I heard something out there.
Go check it out, Aaron.
Dude.
It's a fly.
Just pitch black. Don't say anything. I'm gonna move down another few feet into black further and see if someone will talk.
Okay.
Why am I doing this? Wow.
Is it scary down there?
Well, it's just like black, right?
Yeah.
Is there somebody here? Okay, so there's something in the other hall.
I heard that too.
Okay.
If there's somebody by Greg, can you hit the wall that's closest to him?
Are you hearing singing?
No.
I heard singing before you just asked your question. Like a girl singing.
Oh my God, I hear it.
You hear it?
I swear to God, I just heard it.
Yes.
Ah.
That's it.
If you want me to sing, light something up. They hate me.
If you want me to sing, light something up. I can still hear it. Should we come in here?
Yeah. Should I sing something and see if it works?
Oh, no, I'm hearing it.
Probably gonna set this off. Is that the wind?
Might just be the wind. Oh, that's what it is.
Is it?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
We got excited for nothing. Yeah, but up here it is.
Yeah.
The higher altitude you go in the middle of the plains.
Clearly.
Clearly. Maybe we should re-timber it.
Right. I officially called this paranormal investigation a storm chasing adventure.
It's paranormal storm chasing. Parastorms. That's what we're doing now. I know, we were so excited, but we have to be honest. You can't trust that what we're saying is true unless we're honest all the time.
Now, Christy, why don't we talk about this real fast? For example.
Yeah, you know what? There's, as you go further up, the windows come further and further down the wall. So at some point in time, this was modified, but nobody can really tell me the story behind that. And then someone's like, oh, it was designed like that on purpose. No, it wasn't. I can tell you it was not. It doesn't make sense. If you go all the way to the top floor, the windows literally are in the middle of the floor. So the top half would be coming up one floor, and then the bottom half would be on the floor below it. That's not intentional. Nobody does that on purpose.
No.
It doesn't even make any sense.
You hear that wind?
Mm-hmm. It's creepy.
It is creepy. You hear that though?
I heard the boom.
Yeah, the boom.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody walking above us, but it's concrete.
Oh, no, you're fine, Annette, for asking. I'll finish what I was saying. I just think because of the town itself, we don't really know what was here before, what went on in this building, but it's likely there was a lot of like outlaw type activity that went on in this area, and that would result in a lot of paranormal activity.
That's me.
That's Greg setting off the music.
It shows that I'm energy. All right.
Do you want to try spirit box in the bride's room?
Sure. Because then we'll head back up after that.
Yeah, we got about 20 minutes, so.
Okay, thank you.
I think sometimes we just get tired too, and I think maybe the more drained we are, the less activity happens because we don't have energy to help it along either, if you want my opinion.
Could very well be. What was that show that Nick Roth and Katrina Weidman did? That 72
Paranormal Lockdown?
That's it, yeah. See, I don't believe in that sort of idea of doing investigations. You can stay in a place for as long as you want, but going straight like that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I just feel, because I think this cements kind of what you just said, you know, getting worn down and whatnot.
It just drains you. I think especially like the lives that I've done completely alone,
Mm-hmm.
after an hour and a half, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
it just drains, it just sucks you dry so fast.
Right. All right. We can turn this up too. Just let us know, okay? Because I'm further away than I normally would be.
Okay. If you can't hear it, let us know, basically. Didn't you say beef?
What do we call this room?
Does somebody hide in here?
Did you scare a couple people out of this area yesterday? Was that on purpose, or was that an accident?
Like yesterday?
What's that?
Did you ask, about yesterday? Oh. I think yesterday they were just doing what I asked them to do, and it scared us. It's okay if I get scared. If I ask you to do something and it scares me, I'm more surprised than I am scared and excited. So it's okay. I appreciate it.
Do I have any brides? Is the orb that I'm married in here?
Should Greg just leave you his wallet?
Now, should I just leave my wallet behind?
Are you okay with all the brides being in here?
What was this room used for before it was the bride's room?
What do you think that said?
You know, we're going to be...
Oh, thank you.
What?
Anetta said, I like how she talks to spirits like humans and not like they're imbeciles.
What was it?
She said, I like how she talks to spirits like humans and not like they're imbeciles.
Right.
I appreciate that a lot. So thank you.
Too bad she doesn't talk to humans that way.
I don't talk to Greg like that.
Clearly.
Clearly. She's like, do you like to do the cha-cha?
See, you've ruined this spirit. There we go. All right.
Before we go, I just want to say how much I love this building. Okay, yes. And that I'm so honored to have the opportunity to enjoy its true grandeur.
Is it okay if I come back and hang out with you some more? And say yes, ma'am.
I think it's a no, man.
No, I don't think so.
I think that's exactly what we said.
Is it okay if we bring more of our friends?
I hope you see how that we are truly respectful of this beautiful place and the people who are a part of it.
I respect that this is your home and I'd like to keep it that way. I promise that whenever I'm here, I'll do my best to make sure anybody who's here with me treats you with respect. if I can do that, can you do me a favor and always let them know that you're here with us?
Is there anything that you would like to say before we shut this down for the night? I think we'll shut her down.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank you all so much for talking with us. And I shut this down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I do think tonight's been a bit calmer
It was a lot calmer
than last night. Oh, yeah. You know, but you think about too, that the bang. I mean, that's got to take so much energy.
Right?
So much. You know, and I think we take that amount of energy for granted.
Absolutely. Well, and you know, if it's, who knows, yeah, what the purpose of the bang was either, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Should we head back towards the theater?
Yeah.
Wrap her up. We'll come back down for stuff.
Yeah.
We have a lot to pick up.
You guys can walk on down with us.
We'll still finish this up. In the comments, let us know what did you think about tonight at this location. I'm going to quickly put together something to put on the screen where you can check out this beautiful. Go up, right? Go up.
Yes, I know. Isn't that confusing?
It is confusing.
Like, I feel like we should be going down for the theater, and we never do. It's up. It's so weird. Well, and also, we'll put together events here, so we can take you all here and investigate. And again, when we do events, we have all the equipment. We have everything you need. We show you how to do everything for those of you who are new. For those of you who have been doing this a while, we like to try to let you go do your own thing.
Wait, should we go through the back and show a little bit of the theater?
I think one of my favorite parts is like upstairs where you can see all the backdrops.
Yes, that is gorgeous. So this is.
This place is amazing.
You all can be on stage.
So
Jennifer, if we putting out the Facebook page, can people make donations to the temple on the website? Okay. Let me just quickly grab it. I'll put myself back up here. Give me 1 second.
yeah, I got to turn this down.
All right, so thank you all very much for joining. First of all, let me grab this real fast. The Facebook page for this is, let's go here. Let me just fix this because I meant to have this in earlier and we were just moving so quickly. But please go to facebook.com/Salina Innovation. That is the Facebook page for that. And let me just see real fast. Okay, sounds good. And is it salinainnovation.com? Okay, so let me put up another one here real fast for you all so that you can see this. What I'm doing is, you know, I always ask folks to make a donation and stuff to the places we're going. But the reason is that we just want to make sure that, you know, these wonderful places are protected. And if you could go, and I'll put this up later, also, salinainnovation.com, if you could go there, you can make a donation, and it keeps this beautiful place going. We're going to be doing events here, and, you know, once again, go to the Facebook page, please, check it out, like it, you'll know what's going on, and then also go to their website and make a donation. Let's see here. I am able to say that the next Living Paranormal that we're going to do is going to take place on May 11th, and it's going to be in Atchison, Missouri. Kansas. My goodness. I always get, sorry, Steph. we're going to be at the McIntyre Villa. And like this place, this is one of those situations that one of these places that you're just going to love. You're just going to love. And once again, it is absolutely gorgeous. It's active, very much like this place. Probably not as big.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful.
No, it's definitely not as big. You could probably fit the villa into this auditorium.
In this auditorium. So,
but it's amazing.
It is. We're going to give, for the Things Network, we're going to give Suits 5 extra minutes if he's ready to go. We're going to call it a night. We had a great time. I hope that you did too. And we just want to make sure that everyone enjoyed themselves. Anything to say before we head out?
Just if you want to go ahead and go look at either my page or Greg's page. There is a event coming up at McIntyre on May 6th. Tickets are almost sold out. They are very close. It's $50. So it's a good deal. So if you can make it there, amazing. If not, Greg and I have some events there where you can spend the night. Also Hotel Josephine, Asylum 49 out in Tula, Utah. We also have another one coming up in Virginia at the Octagon Mansion, as well as St. Albans in West Virginia. So lots of stuff.
And if you enjoyed what you're watching tonight, can you let the networks that you watch this on know that you enjoyed it? Because they made some room for us tonight. And I just want to make sure that they know that it's been received and that you all enjoyed it. And if you would take a couple seconds and do that, I would greatly appreciate it. Christy would appreciate it. I will be back Tuesday with experimental sessions. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, but I will be back. I should be back home by then. If you don't see me do it Tuesday night, I may try to do it Wednesday night. I may not be back home. We might be chasing some weather tonight, this week if there's something going on in Oklahoma. So everyone, thank you so very much. Have a great week. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.